Hello friends, first of all thanks for being here in my YouTube channel, and today we are going to see a memory based IBPS CLERK Prelims 2016. So friends, in this video I have solved 10 simplification question and some of the miscellaneous question friends. And in all the 10 simplification question I have used various shortcut. If you follow those shortcut friends, you don't want to use pen and paper in your exam. Without using pen and paper, you can easily crack all the simplification question in your exams. So watch all the shortcuts and don't forget to watch all the simplification question. First two questions will be moderate. From the third question, I have started using all the different shortcuts for simplification questions. Don't miss any single simplification question. Watch all the 10 simplification question and enjoy the shortcuts, and don't forget to share this video to all your friends. And if you are going for an exam on December 3rd or December 4th, don't forget to watch this video friends, which we have already posted. That is 25 approximation question and 50 simplification question. So if you are going for December 3rd or 4th, kindly watch this video on my YouTube channel. So let me move on to all the interesting simplification shortcuts. Let me move on to first simplification question. 36% of 170 plus question mark percentage of 592 is equals to 150. So friends, my advice is every simplification question should be solved definitely within 30 to 35 seconds, or otherwise if you are taking more than 1 minute, I think solving a simplification question is entirely waste. So friends, be faster, right? Most of the students will write this as 36 divided by 100 into 170, right? My suggestion is this can be written as 30% plus 6%, right? 30% of 170 friends. 170, 10% will be 17. What about 30%? 17 into 3 will be 51. Next we need to calculate what is 6%. 170, 1% will be 1.7. So 1.7 into 6, 10.2. So this can be written as 10.2, so 61.2. Plus, and here it is x percentage of 592, right? So this can be easily written as x divided by 100 into 592. This is your wish friends, right? You can keep x percentage as it is, or otherwise this can be written as x divided by 100 into 592, and here it is 150. So x, friends, listen carefully, 150 minus 61.2, right? 150 minus 61.2 resultant will be 88.8. So this can be written as x divided by 100 into 592 is equals to 88.8. So x is equal to 8880 divided by 592. Why? Because 88.8 into 100, so 8880 divided by 592 friends. So I can say that x is equal to, friends, here it is 592. Definitely 10 times the resultant will be, friends, can you understand this? 10 times the resultant will be 5920. So 5920, 10 times. And here the number is 2 and here the number is 0. So I think only number, when we multiply 2 into 5, the resultant will be 0. So I think I can multiply 592 into 5. 5 2s are 10. So remainder will be 146, then 45. I think the answer will be 15 friends. Definitely we can get the answer 15, right? Be faster. Don't go for these kinds of method in your exam friends. Entirely waste of time. 592, they used to revise like entirely waste of time, right? 592 into 10, the resultant will be 5920. Then here the number ends in 2, here the number ends in 0. Definitely I need to check whether it is 5 times, and while checking, definitely it is 5 times. When we add both the number, I am getting 8880. So I can easily say that the answer x is equal to 15%. Question number 2. 12.11 square plus question mark square is equals to 732.2921. So friends, I heard that most of the students have left the question. Why? Because we need to find what is 12.11 square initially, and we need to subtract with 732.2921, and we need to find root of the answer, right? When we subtract this number, we need to find what is the root of the answer, right? And then only we can find what is question mark. And many students have told me that this question can't be solved within 1 minute. Friends, I seriously say that this question can't be solved within 1 minute, but I can give you a suggestion that you can solve this question within 45 to 50 seconds when you use this method, right? Listen carefully friends, if you are seeing these types of questions in a computer, first of all write this number here, 732.2921, right? After that, this 12.11 can be written as 12 plus 0.11 square. Friends, got the point, right? This 12.11 can be written as 12 plus 0.11. When we add both the number, resultant will be 12.11 square. Friends, this is in the format called a plus b the whole square, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. What about a square, friends? 12 square will be 144. So 144 point, let me keep it as 40, right? Next is the 0.11 square. So friends, we know that 11 square is 121, right? But here it is 0.11 square. So 121 divided by 40. So this can be written as, friends, listen carefully, this can be written as 0.1. Friends, clear on the point? 11 square is 121 and divided by, here it is 100 square, so 40, so 0.0121. A square plus b square plus 2ab, right? We need to multiply 12 into 11 into 2. 12 into 2 is 24. 24 into 11, friends. 24 into 11 will be 462, 264. But we need to put 2 decimal points, right? This can be done as 2.64. So 2.6400. First of all, let me add 1256.641. Friends, clear on the point? 146.6521. When we square this number, and we need to subtract this number, right? Directly subtract 1 and 1 0, right? So 2 and 2 0. Can you understand this, friends? I am just leaving this point, and 9 5 4. Then 2 6, this can be written as 12 times, so 6 times, and 1 time 111, this is 5 times, so this can be written as 2, no chance. 12 and 6 minus 1, resultant will be 5. So finally we got 585.64. Friends, this is easy, right? This takes you nearly 30 to 35 seconds. Next thing, we need to find what is question mark square. So question mark square, now we found that 585.64. Now we need to find question mark is equal to root of this number. Friends, listen carefully. The number ends in 4. So definitely I can say that if it is a root, number ends in 2. So we can eliminate this option, right? Definitely 23.1 will not be an answer. Second thing, here the number ends in 2, here the number ends in 2, here the number ends in 2. And friends, 585, what about root of 585? Friends, 25 square will be 625. Right? And when we go for 20 square, it will be 400. But here the answer is 585. It is approximately near to 625. Friends, clear on the point? 25 square will be 625. Here the answer is 585, and we have eliminated the option 23.1. So definitely I can say that 19.2 will not be answer, right? It is below 20. We know that 20 square is 400. It is below 20. So first of all, we eliminated the option. And here it is 20.2. This can't be an option, friends. And here 24.2. I can directly say that 20. Though it is none of these, I think I can directly say that 24.2 will be the answer. Why? Because 25 square will be 625. 24.2, definitely it will be below 625. And this number ends in 2, and we know that square of the number is 4. So I can easily say that 24.2 will be answer. If you are having doubt whether none of these can be an answer, it is easy to find what is 242 square. Right? That is so easy. 200 square, then 42 square will be so easy, friends. So friends, my advice, this question can be solved within less number of time, that is less number of 1 minute, but you need lot of practice. Question number 3. 288 division question mark into 57 is equals to 2052. Right? So friends, this can be written as 288 divided by x into 57 is equals to 2052, right? So x is equals to, friends, listen carefully, 288 into 57 divided by 2052. Solving until this will definitely take you only 5 seconds, right? And friends, listen carefully. By seeing this step, I can directly go for the option number A. 8 is the answer. Friends, how I am saying that 8 is the answer? Because listen carefully, multiply the last unit digit. What about 7 8s are? 7 8s are 56, right? So the last number will be 6, and here the last number ends in 2. At the denominator, the last number ends in 2. So friends, listen carefully. 9 into 2 will be 18. The last number will be 8. So this will not be answer. 6 into 2, the last number will be 12, and the last number is 2. So this is not the answer. 7 into 2, 14, definitely will not be answer. 8 into 2, answer is 6. So I can directly say that answer A, that is 8. And you will dislike the button. You will definitely go for the dislike button, and you will say the option E is none of this, right? Whether none of this can be an answer, right? But my suggestion is just keep the as a mark for review in our exams, right? If you have having a time at the last minute, so you can easily say that, you can easily compare, right, whether it is an answer is 8 or none of this. So friends, don't waste your time by multiplying or dividing this in your exams. My suggestion is just see the last number where the numerator is 8, denominator is 2. So definitely the answer ends in 8. So I can say that option number A is the answer. If there is another option which is 18, then you can definitely, we need to go for the division, no other way, right? So these are the simple techniques. Try to use these techniques in your exams. Question number 4. 1125 minus 274 minus 323 division 875 minus 654 minus 155 is equal to question mark, right? So friends, we need to first of all add this and we need to subtract this number, right? And similarly we need to add both the numbers and we need to subtract with 875 and we need to divide that number, right? So friends, give me a 2 seconds or 3 seconds of time, I can say the answer. Here it is 8, okay, and here it is 6 and 8, 6, and I think go for the option number D, answer is 8, right? Without using pen, friends. Seriously, I'm not by heart anything. Seriously, I'm saying that the answer is option number D, 8. Right? And I don't go for direct answer that is 8, I can go for a mark for review, right? At the last I can check whether the answer is 8 or not. Why? Because we don't want to spend a lot of time in the simplification question. Listen carefully, friends. Here it is 5, right? And here it is 4 and here it is 3. Listen, 4 and 3, when we add 4 and 3 will be 7, right? I'm just going for only the last number, that is 7, and minus here the last number is 5. So 5 minus 7, friends, here it is 15, right? When we subtract 5 minus 7, so 15 minus 7. What about 15 minus 7? The resultant will be 8. So I can say that the numerator last number is 8. What about the denominator, friends? See here, 5 and 4 will be 9, right? And here the number ends in 5. So 5 minus 9, that is 15 minus 9, I think the answer will be 6, right? So 15 minus 9 will be 6, friends. So divided by 6, okay. And the numerator is 8 and the denominator is 6. We need to find what is the answer, friends. See here, friends, 6 into 9, 9 6 are 54, the last number ends with 4, and but here the last number ends with 8. 6 6 are 36, the last number ends in 6, so we can eliminate that option also. Next is 7, 7 6 are 42, and we can definitely eliminate this option also. 8 6 are, friends, listen carefully, 8 6 are 48, right? So and here the number ends in 8, so I can say that the answer number D, that is 8, is the answer. And if you just think that none of these can also be an answer, just go for mark for review and finally check whether the answer is getting 8 or not. Or otherwise, if you need to be faster, I think there is another question, friends. 5 plus 9, so 9, that is 5 minus 9, 6, I think 6 times, and similarly 5 plus 5 will be 10, right? And here it is 7, I think again 6, and 6 1 will be 7, and 7 minus 7 will be 0. So I can say that this right hand side will be 66, right? And division, and here it is 1125 minus 274 minus 323, 4 3 7, then 15, the resultant will be 8. And friends, listen carefully, 2 7 will be 9, and we already know that here it is 1, so 9 1, that is 2. Then 11, friends, this is 10, right? So 3 2 and 6, so 11, and this can be written as 5. So 528 divided by 66, so I can say that answer is 8. So friends, if you want to go for this method, go for this method. If you be faster, if you want to be faster, and we can say that option number is 8, but we can say only 50% the answer is correct. So my advice is, if you have time, go for this method. If you are not having time, go for this method, so that I can say it may be correct, right? It may be correct, the answer may be correct. Question number 5. 42 square division 6.3 into 26 is equals to question mark. So friends, don't waste your time by seeing what is 42 square, right? Don't multiply and see 42 into 42, what is the answer. This 42 square can be written as 42 into 42, right? And 6.3 can be written as 63 divided by 10. So into 26 is equal to x. Friends, can you understand this step, right? 42 square can be written as 42 into 42. Divided by 63, 6.3. This can be written as 63 divided by 10. In order to remove this decimal point, 63 divided by 10. And here it is into 26 is equal to x. So friends, listen carefully, 42 into 42 into 10 into 26, because this 10 goes to the numerator, divided by 63 is equals to x. So friends, next step, I think we need to cancel this on 3 table, right? Because 63 3 times, that is 21 times. When we cancel this on 3 table, 1 3s are 3, remainder will be 1 14. I think we can cancel this on 7 table, 3 and 7. Again we can cancel this on, sorry, this is 2 times, friends. When we cancel this on 7 table, 3 and 2. When we cancel this again on 3 table, that is 14, friends. So friends, 14 into 2 will be 28 into 10 into 26. So friends, listen carefully, 28 into 26, right? 8 6 are 48, friends. The remainder will be 4, and we know that we need to multiply this by 10. So the last number should be 0 and the previous number should be 8. And see here, first 2 option gets eliminated. What about the third option, friends? The last number is 0 and here is also the last number is 0, but the second number should be 8. Here the second number is 6 and the second number is 4. Definitely all the 4 option is wrong, so we can say that option number E, none of this is the answer. Question number 6. 115% of 4880 minus 85% of 1640 is equals to X. So friends, whether you think this question will take more than 30 seconds, I surely say that this question will take only 20 seconds, friends. 20 seconds is more than enough to solve this question. Why? Because by seeing this number, don't think that, oh my god, it's a huge number. Why? Because we need to find what is 115% of 4880 and we need to find what is 85% of 1640. Then we need to subtract. Don't think like that. Simple question. Listen carefully, friends. 115% can be written as 100 plus 10 plus 5. Right? 100% plus 10% plus 5%. What about 100%, which is 4880? Friends, listen carefully. Listen the techniques, right? So 100% will be 4880. Next is 10%. What about 10%, which is 488? What about 5%? We know that 10% is 488. 5% divided by 2, that is 244. So friends, clear on the point? We have found what is 115%. 100% plus 10% plus 5%. 100% will be the given number, that is 4880. Then 10% will be 488, right? And 5% will be half the number, which is 244, right? Next step. Friends, listen carefully. We need to find what is 85% of 1640, right? Another thing, this 85% can be written as 100% minus, friends, listen carefully, 100% minus 10% minus 5%, right? What about 100%, friends? 1640. Clear on the point, friends? Next is, what about 10%? 10% will be 164. What about 5%? That is 82. So friends, easy or not, right? Friends, listen carefully. 100% 1640. 10% will be 164. 5%, 10 divided by 2 will be 5%. 5% will be 82. So friends, this can be done as 642. So 246. So 246. So finally, so friends, here 115% of 4880, here is the number. And similarly, 85% of 1640, here is the number. And listen carefully, friends. This is 100%. This is 10%, this is 5%. When we add all the number, the resultant will be 115%. But here it is 100% and this is 15%. So we can get the answer as 85%. So we need to subtract both the numbers, right? Clear on the point? Okay, friends. Here, don't waste your time by adding all the numbers, by subtracting all the numbers. Then finally we need to subtract the number. Don't go for the options, right? See, all the last numbers are 8. But when we see all the second numbers, 1, 6, 4, 2, different, right? So my advice, it is enough to find the second number, friends. It is more than enough to find the second number. Listen carefully. Just find 2 digits of every answer, right? Just find only the 2 digits. 8 plus 4 will be 12, right? Because we need to add all the numbers. 8 plus 4 will be 12. The remainder will be 1. 8 and 8 will be 16. 16 plus 4 will be 20. 20 plus 1 will be 21. More than enough. So finally we got the last 2 number, that is 12. Similarly, but here we need to subtract, right? So 0, 6. So 10 minus 6. The resultant will be 4, friends, right? And here it is 3. So 13 minus 4. 13 minus 4, the resultant will be 9. So finally we got the last 2 number, that is 94. Now we need to subtract, because here it is subtraction. We need to subtract. 2 minus 4, that is 12, friends, right? So 12 minus 4, that is 8, and here it is 0. Got the point, friends? The last number is 8. See, all the last number that ends with 8. Second, here it is 0 and 9. We know that this can be written as 10. 10 minus 9 will be 1. So I can found that the second number must be 1. See here, friends, the second number is 2, eliminate the option. Second number 4, eliminate. Second number 6, eliminate. But second number is 1. So I can say that the answer is A, that is 4218. Mark for review, right? This can be solved within definitely 30 or 15 to 20 seconds. Friend. Definitely it will take only 20 seconds. You need a lot of practice, but you can directly solve the question. If you think whether none of these can be an answer, then go for the remaining 2 numbers. That is also easy. If you go for the remaining 1 number, then you will surely have a confidence that option A will be the answer. Question number 7. 18.6 into 3 plus 7.2 minus 16.5 is equals to x plus 21.7. So friends, whether you think similarly, whether you think it is tougher question, by comparing all the previous question, I used to say that this is most simplest question. Friends, listen carefully. Here it is 18.6, 1 decimal point. 7.2, 1 decimal point. 16.5, again 1 decimal point. 21.7, again 1 decimal point. If all the numbers are one decimal point, then we don't want to worry about anything. Just multiply the last number, friends. 6 into 3 will be 18, right? The last number is 8. And here the last number is 2, so 8 plus 2. Clear on the point, friends? I am just seeing only the last number. Why? Because here 7, here 6, 8 and 6. If I am getting an answer as 6, then we need to calculate all the values, because the two number that ends with 6, right? Here, friends, 5, the last number is 5, and here the last number is 7 is equals to x. When we bring this 21.7 towards left hand side, minus 21.7, so the last number will be 7. So 7 and 5, I think the last number is 2. 8 and 2, the last number is 0. 0 minus 2, that is 10 minus 2, the last number should be 8. And we know that the answer, every number has a one decimal point. So 1 decimal point, 0.8. So I can say that option number C will be answer, that is 24.8. It doesn't require pen and paper in your exam. By seeing the question in the computer itself, we can directly say that 24.8 is the answer. If you really like all the simplification, click the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe my channel. Question number 8. Cube root of 9261 into square root of 62742241 is equals to x plus 89. If you go for a normal procedure, then this will take you nearly 2 minutes, right? Then it is a waste of time, right? So friends, I think you are my subscriber, right? You need a technique. I'm just going to teach you the technique, friends. Listen carefully, and everyone knows that cube root of 9261 will be 21, right? I think everyone knows this, 21. So friends, we need to find what is the square root of this number, and here the number ends in 1. So definitely, if we need to find the square root, and if the number ends in 1, either the last number should be 1 or the last number should be 9. I think everyone knows this, right? Because 1 square, the resultant last number will be 1. 9 square, that is 81, the last number of the answer is 1. So I can say that for this complete given root, the answer should either ends in 1 or either ends in 9. So friends, listen carefully, here 21, right? I am just going to take either the answer can be 1, right? Or otherwise 21, next procedure, the answer can be 9. There are two possibilities, right? And here x plus 89, friends. When we bring this 89 towards left hand side, so minus 89, but the last number is only 9, and here the last number is only 9. So we need to find the x. So friends, can you able to understand this concept? See here, friends, 9261, we know that 21 cube is 9261, and here the number ends in 1, so we can definitely say that either the number answer, that is the answer, ends in 1 or otherwise the answer ends in 9. So I am just taking this condition number 1 if the answer ends in 1, and condition number 2 if the answer ends in 9. And we know that here it is plus 89. When we bring this 89 toward left hand side, minus 89, but we are concentrating only on the last number, so here it is 9 and here it is 9. So friends, next step, here the last number is 1, so 1 into 1 will be 1, right? We need to multiply and we need to subtract. So here the 21, the last number is 1, so 1 into 1 will be 1, and here the last number is 9. So 1, friends, 1 minus 9, that is 11 minus 9, the resultant will be 2. Check whether the last number is 2, any one of the option the last number is 2. Yeah, the option number D, which has last number 2. Okay, let me move on to the second condition, friends. See here, friends, the last number is 1 and here the last number is 9. 1 into 9 will be 9, and here it is minus 9. 9 minus 9 will be 0. Whether the last number ends in 0? No. In this first condition, the last number ends in 2. In second condition, the last number ends in 0. So I can definitely say that here the last number ends in 2. So go for the option number D, that is answer, right? 166252. Don't waste your time by finding what is the root of this number. It is entirely waste of time, friends, right? Either the answer is ends in 1 or ends in 9. Now I can clearly say that the answer will not ends in 9. The answer should be definitely ends in 1. So finally we got the answer, option number D, that is 166252. So friends, I think we don't want to use pen and paper for solving these types of simplification in our exams, right? You can directly say the answer, friends. Within 5 or 10 seconds you can say, right? Here the number ends in 1. If the number ends in 1 into 1 will be 1. So 1 minus 9, that is 11 minus 9, the number ends in 2. Or otherwise 1, 9, so 1 into 9 will be 9, 9 minus 9 will be 0. Either the answer ends in 0 or otherwise the answer ends in 2. So we can directly go for the option number D, that is 166252. Question number 9. 0.5 percentage of 674 of 0.8 percentage of 225 is equals to question mark. So friends, this question is something different, right? Why? Because we can see many of 0.5 percentage of 674 and 0.8 percentage of 225. How to solve this question faster, friends, without going for any huge multiplication or huge addition, and we need to solve this question within 30 seconds. Yeah, there is a technique. Easy techniques to solve this question, friends. Listen carefully. We need to find what is 0.5% of 674. Just see what is 1% of 674. 1% will be 6.74. Friends, clear on the point? We need to find what is 0.5% of 674. I am just saying what is 1% of 674. 1% of 674 will be 6.74. We need to find what is 0.5%. 1% is 6.74 divided by 2, that is 3.37. So friends, I can say that this answer for this step I am getting 3.37 will be your answer. Friends, clear on the concept, right? I'm just going to write this. 1% will be 6.74, friends. Our target to find what is 0.5%, that is divided by 2. When we divide by 2, that is 3.37. So what I have written as 3.37, right? Okay. Second step, we know that this is called as a multiplication, right? So we need to find what is 0.8% of 225. So friends, let me do one thing. What is 0.1%? 1% is 2.25, friends, right? 1% will be 2.25. In order to understand you, I am just writing, friends. In your exams, don't write anything. Just see the computer and tell the answer, right? 1% will be 2.25. What about 0.1%? 0.225. Right, and we need to multiply this by 8. Friends, listen carefully. 8 5s are 40, remainder will be 4. 16 remainder 4, 20, the remainder will be 2. 8 into 2 will be 16. 16 plus 1 will be 18. So I can say that 1.8. So friends, clear on the concept, right? We have found 0.5% of 674, that is 3.37. And similarly, 0.8% of 225, we have found 1.8. So friends, let me see whether the last number, whether we are getting the answer or not. 8 7s are 56. So I can clearly say that option number B is eliminated, option number D is eliminated, but option number A, the last number ends in 6. Similarly, the option number C, the last number ends in 6. But see here, friends, by finding the second number 6, we can't able to get the answer. By finding the third number 0, we can't able to get the answer. Why? Because both A and C, the first number is changed. Right? We need to multiply all the numbers, right? So friends, whether there is any other technique to multiply this number faster? Yeah, there is a technique. This can be written as 337 divided by 100, right? And this 18 can be written as 18 divided by 10. Clear on the point? So don't waste your time in your exams, that is multiplying 337. So friends, my advice, if you go for this multiplication, it takes you a little bit of time, right? If you need to be faster, let me do one thing. 337 into 18, right? This can be written as 337 into 20 minus 2. It is easy, right? This can be easily multiplied by 2. So when we multiply this by 2, friends, listen carefully. 7 into 2 will be 14, remainder will be 1. 3 into 6, 6 plus 1 will be 7. So 3 into 2 will be 6, so 0. 6740 will be 337 into 20. And we need to multiply 337 into 2, that is 674. So finally we got 6, and this is 60. So finally we got 6.066. So we can go for the option numbers. So friends, easy or not, right? So easy. Friends, do one thing. I have a timer, right? Timer in your hand, and just see how much time you takes to solve this multiplication, and similarly how much time you takes to solve this multiplication. This is easy, friends. When you use this technique, it will definitely take you only 3 to 4 seconds. When we go for this method, it will take 10 seconds. So don't use this method in your exam, right? Multiplying by 8. So 8 7s are 56, 24, the huge number. See here, when we multiply by 2, 6740. We know that 337 into 2 will be 674. When we easily subtract the number, the answer is 6.066. Question number 10. 854 into 854 into 854 minus 276 into 276 into 276 and divide by 854 plus 854 into 276 plus 276 into 276. Friends, if I see this question in the exam, in the computer, I will do one thing. I won't open my pen. I will close my pen and I will say the answer as 854 to 7. Then I will say the answer directly as the answer is 578 without using my pen and paper. Easily I can say the option number B, 578 is the answer. Friends, if you are preparing for any competitive exam, not only bank exam, right? If you are going for any competitive exam, kindly learn this technique. This is most important question for all the competitive exam, friends, right? See here, friends, 854, 854, 854. This can be written as A cube, right? Think that A value is 854 and B value is 276. 276 into 276 into 276. So this can be written as A cube minus B cube divided by, and 854 into 854, that is A square plus, see here, friends, this is AB and that is b square. So this is the format, right? A cube minus b cube, a square plus ab plus b square. And friends, this numerator a cube minus b cube can be written as a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square divided by, and we already know that denominator is a square plus ab plus b square, so we can cancel both the values. So remaining is a minus b. We know that a value is 854 and b value is 276. When we subtract both the numbers, the answer is 578. Whether it is simple or not, right? So friends, if you are preparing for a simplification question, don't forget to learn this question, friends. Most important for all the competitive exams. Now let me move on to some of the miscellaneous questions. 5% of one number x is 25% more than another number y. The difference of the number is 96. Find the value of x. I think, friends, if you frame the equation correctly, then solving the question will be so simple, right? We know that the difference of the number is 96. We know the first number is x and the second number is y. The difference of the number, that is x minus y, is equals to 96. The difference of both the number is 96. Listen carefully, friends. 5% of one number x is 25 more than the other number. I can easily write this as 5% of one number, 5x, is equals to 125% of the other number. Percentage and percentage will get cancelled, right? So friends, clear on the concept, right? 5% of one number is 25 more. Let me take it as 25 more, that's 125%. Here the percentage and percentage will cancel, so we can easily write as 5x is equals to 125y. So when we cancel this, so 5 2s are 10, remainder will be to 25. So x is equal to 25y. So friends, our target to find what is the value of x, right? So this can be written as y is equals to x divided by 25. So let me substitute y here. So x minus x divided by 25 is equals to 96. So 25x minus x will be 24x divided by 25 is equals to 96. So when we cancel this, I think 4 times, so x is equal to 100. So finally we found the value of x is 100. So only thing is that if you frame this equation correctly, then solving the entire sum will be so easy. Let me move on to the simple interest question. The simple interest on a certain sum at 15% per annum for 5 years is 1500 more to the simple interest on the same sum at 12% per annum for the same period. Find the sum. So friends, this question can be solved by a normal traditional method and also by using a shortcut. If you use a shortcut, we don't want pen and paper to solve this question. So friends, first of all, let me understand the normal procedure, right? The normal procedure for this kinds of sum is most important, and also learn what is the shortcut of this question. So friends, listen carefully. My simple interest is 100 rupees. Think that I am having an interest amount 100 rupees. You are having an interest amount 150 rupees. So we can say one thing, my simple interest and your simple interest difference amount is 50 rupees. So I can say that my simple interest amount is 50 rupee less than your simple interest amount, right? I am having 100 rupees and you are having 150 rupees. So I can say that my simple interest amount is 50 less than your amount. How will you say? You will say that my simple interest amount is 50 more than your simple interest amount. So friends, when we compare both the simple interest, the difference is 50 rupees, right? So I can say that simple interest 1 difference simple interest 2 is 1500. Understand the concept, friends? Here the simple interest 1 is 1500 more. So I can say that simple interest 1, simple interest 2, the difference is 1500. We know that simple interest formula is PTR by 100. So minus PTR divided by 100 is equals to 1500, right? So 1500. So friends, we know that the principal is common, right? And the time period is 5 years. And what about the rate of interest in the first case? That is 15 divided by 100. In the second case, friends, whether they have given a same period, that is for the 5 years. What about the rate of interest? Rate of interest is 12 divided by 100 is equals to 1500. Friends, this is the normal procedure, right? So I think we can cancel this 20 times, right? 5 into 20 will be 100. Again, we can cancel this on 5 table, that is 3 divided by 4. Similarly, we can cancel this on 20 times, then we can cancel this on 4 table, that is 3 times, then it is by 5. So 3 by 5, 3 by 4. So P equal to, so this can be P, then here it is 3 by 4 minus 3 by 5, friends. 3 by 4 minus 3 divided by 5 is equals to 1500. So P, I think we can take LCM as 20. So 5 into 4 will be 20. 20, 5 into 3 will be 15, and 5 into 4 will be 20, so 4 into 3 will be 12. So is equals to 1500. So P equal to, friends, 15 minus 12 will be 3, right? So 3 divided by 20 is equals to 1500. When we cancel this 5 times, so 500 into 20, so the answer, that is principal, will be 105 into 2 will be 10, remaining will be 3 zeros. So finally we got the answer, the principal amount, which is 10,000, friends. So friends, this is the normal procedure, right? Normally when we solve, finally we calculated the sum, that is 10,000. How to use a shortcut, friends? Listen carefully. 15% per annum, right? And the second condition, 12% per annum. What is the difference, friends? Difference is 3%. We know that they have calculated for the same period, that is for 5 years. And we know this 3% is per annum for only 1 year. For 1 year, 3%. For 5 years, 15%. So this 15% is the difference amount, which is 1500. So what about 100%? We need to calculate the x. So when we cancel, that is 1. So x is equals to 10,000. So finally we got the answer 10,000 by using a simple shortcut tricks. So learn the normal procedure also, which is most important, and apply the shortcut in your exams. Let me move on to another interesting miscellaneous question, right? I think the question is from the topic called pipes and pistons. A and B can fill a tank in 16 hours and 12 hours respectively. The capacity of the tank is 240 liters. Both the pipes are open simultaneously and closed after 2 hours. How much more water need to be filled in a tank? So friends, the question concept is so simple, and they are saying that the tank capacity is 240 liters and each pipe can fill a tank in 16 hours and 12 hours respectively. And these two pipes are open simultaneously and closed after 2 hours. We need to find how much more water needed to be filled in a tank. So friends, this question can be solved by various methods, friends, right? Either they can find an LCM method, or otherwise they can use for one part. There are so many methods to solve this question. But my advice is, don't use this method, 1 divided by 16 plus 1 divided by 12. Kindly don't use this method, friends. If you use this method, you need to find LCM, right? And by finding an LCM itself, it will take 15 seconds. And solving the complete question will take you 1 minute. Wasting 1 minute for this question is not at all needed, friends. This question can be solved within 20 seconds. Listen carefully. The tank capacity is 240 liters, right? And we know that the tap A alone can fill in 16 hours. So divide by 16. When we divide by 16, 1 hour, the tap A alone will cover 15 liters. Where we know that the tap is open for 2 hours. So 15 into 2 will be 30. So I can say that 30 liter tap A for 2 hours. Next is tap B. What about tap B is 12 hours. So 240 divided by 12, that is 20, friends. 1 hour 20 liter. We need to find for 2 hours, that is 40 liter. So 2 hours tap B 40 liter. 2 hours tap A, which is 30 liter. When we add the both, 70 liters, friends. We know that the total tank capacity is 240 liters. Now after 2 hours, 70 liter is filled. We need to find how much more water need to be added. So 240 minus 70, the resultant will be 170 liters. So finally we got the answer, 170 liters. This is so simple, right? If you just think, if you are going for this method, definitely it will make you a lot of time. So don't use that method in your exam. So go for these types of method to solve this question within 20 to 15 seconds.